Hello everybody, Taylor Hull back here. We are at round 1, 2023 Formula Drift Long Beach. We got the new red, white, and blue Comp Cams Corvette behind us. We got our pit space all set up, getting all sorted out here. We're about to go to Tech, hopefully pass with flying colors, not have any homework to do here tonight before we go into practice and qualifying day. Gonna be a heck of a time. Long Beach is a great time. It's a cool track. Gonna be the biggest FD event in history, we're told, as far as attendance. So you guys follow along. Here we go. All right, it is now Friday. We're headed to the driver's meeting. Got through Tech okay yesterday. Got all of our new technology and lights and stuff all hooked up the way that it's supposed to. And they're gonna have inboard, outboard facing cameras this year. They're gonna have live telemetry on the FD screens for all the fans to follow along with, as far as like throttle inputs and speed and decel and all that kind of stuff. So it should be pretty dang neat as far as, you know, like technology sharing with everybody. So here we go, first driver's meeting of the year. Here we go, getting nestled into the office for the first time this year. That's the camera I was talking about. So you got live camera feed, at least outboard. I don't know if the inboard one's working for these rounds yet or not, but should be pretty good. Got our pit space set up. Can't hardly see it. You can see Kenda Tires in the mirror there, stacked up on the wall, ready to go. About to go get lined up. What a difference a year makes. First lap out, really good. I mean, in some ways, I guess in some ways not. I hit the wall the first lap last year too, but it was on a really bad line, and that's what made me hit the wall. I hit the wall the first lap out here too, but it was just barely a kiss, and it was on a good line. So car feels really, really strong. It's noticeably more power. I think the car realistically is probably making like 250 more horsepower than when I was here last time. So able to use fourth gear. Our gear choice is really, really good, and yeah, car feels super strong. So I got to clean up a couple things. I wanted to feel out the grip level of the track. Everything feels pretty good, so get after it this lap. All right, quick break after first practice was over. We're lined up for second practice. Got a little bit of a break in the action. LZ just put it in the wall, I think, on accident, and they're having to clean his car up, but had a really good run with Ryan Turk, chasing him down. Didn't push too super hard. Don't want to tear anything up in practice, but was able to stay with him pretty well. That was cool. These Kenda tires are grippy. I'm feeling really, really confident in that. Comp developed a brand new camshaft for us for this year, brand new custom grind. So this thing is performing at a very high level. The extra power for this round is making an enormous difference. So back to practice.
of ours that people do know,
I
right?
know.
So, no, I would be honored, but it's also nice to just go and party and
chill,
celebrate you know? So as we are looking, oh, look at this new car, Taylor Hull. Taylor Hull here, throwing down. I love the old school Comp Cams logo. Comes out swinging. He's coming in hot. Let's see what full pole Hull's got. Stars and stripes, baby. Putting on a stripe show down here on the track. Into that second outside zone over the bridge. Man, look at that wheel speed. That is a smoke machine. Just a little off, kind of each of the zones, and then tighten it up. Again, it seems like he's got the power, but just that finesse. I think that's what we really need in order to massage it and get to those outside zones, and then just overcooked it and got to that inside clip. All right, so here we are again, taking a look at it. Ryan, what do you think of Taylor Hull's run?
I love the smoothness of the initiation that got him to lock on that angle. I know this is, for Taylor, wants to be a breakout year, get back to that top 10 finish. Starting off like this, it looks like he's got the pace. A couple mistakes there that are noticeable that will certainly get some deductions. Let's take a look on the approach to that first outside zone. Very clean there. Same with the second outside zone, but it's on the third outside zone. You can see he starts to slow up the momentum to try to push the butt of the car into that third outside zone, and then just a little bit too tight on that final inside clip.
Really excited to see, it just with Taylor's, previous seasons with that Cadillac, he really got it to work and got it to a point where it was really competitive. But I think he knew just, when you build a vehicle that is unlike anything else, you really don't have anything to go off of. So with look at that, that was good. Could have been a little more in there, but I love it. Again, it's great to see him in a vehicle that, parts are readily available. We've seen obviously how competitive these Corvettes are now, between somebody like Dirk Stratton, and obviously with Matt Field finishing second, almost getting the championship. So the Corvette is definitely a proven chassis. You're seeing a lot more of them, from your local Pro-Am events to Pro Spec, and obviously to here in Pro. Looks like almost, are we about halfway? Yeah, we are more than halfway through, again, our first judging run. So 74.66 for Mr. Taylor Hull. You see that?
How are we doing qualifying?
Confidence.
Great. Well, this happened right before qualifying. We've actually cleaned it up a good bit, but it bent our brand new Asphalt tow arm. We replaced that. This was the lap before that where I got into a different tire barrier. So the last two laps before qualifying weren't exactly confidence inspiring, and the driver let us down in qualifying. That's me. What does this mean? Does that mean the camera's rolling?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so man, not how we wanted to finish qualifying here at round one, Streets of Long Beach. Had some pretty good practice laps. I got some feedback from the judges through Tamara, and the team did a great job keeping up with the car, but I got in the tire barrier the second to last lap in practice. Then the last lap in practice, I really got in the tire barrier and really almost destroyed the car. Got it loaded up enough to only hit the tire barrier and do some basic damage, tie rod, and some cosmetic stuff, but made me a little timid in qualifying, I think. Had a good first outer zone, good second outer zone, and really just struggled through outer zone 3. And then when you struggle through 3, it puts you off for the touch and go. When you're off on the touch and go, it puts you off for interclip 1, and it just kind of made a mess in the second half of the track. So qualified 24th, which was one position above the bottom not so great 8 or whatever we're calling it now. So I was glad to not be in that, considering the cluster of a qualifying lap that I put together. Doing some basic maintenance on our Comp Cams Corvette, and we're going to come back and hit it tomorrow. If you guys are enjoying this, give it a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.